Simulation games are where imagination meets realism, and 2025 is packed with next-level titles that redefine mobile gaming. In this video, I'll be showcasing the 50 most impressive simulator games available for Android and iOS, covering everything from driving and flying to life and business sims. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future lists. Now, let's dive straight in. Let's kick off our list with Supermarket and Motel Simulator, a surprisingly cool mix of running a market, a gas station, and a motel at the same time. I loved how chaotic it gets. Juggling cash registers, restocking, and handling travelers really makes you feel like a one-person empire. Up next at 49, we're diving into Prison Escape Simulator. Man, this one had me sweating. Sneaking around, digging tunnels with a spoon, trading for tools. It all feels risky in the best way. Every tiny upgrade, like a better shovel or backpack, gives you hope you might actually pull off the escape. Game 48 is Driving School Simulator, and honestly, it's one of the cleanest driving sims I've tried this year. From manual gear handling to big free roam maps, it really teaches you real-world driving skills. If you like realistic car physics, this one sets a pretty high bar. Sliding into 47, My Supermarket Simulator brings a calmer but addictive store management vibe. Stocking shelves, expanding your aisles, hiring staff. It feels like watching a tiny business slowly turn into the town's favorite spot. Simple, but builds up nicely the more you play. At 46, Goat Simulator 3 Multiverse throws you right back into pure madness. You're literally fixing the multiverse after causing chaos as a goat. Yeah, it's as wild as it sounds. Jumping through alternate realities and triggering chain reactions somehow makes the game even funnier than before. Number 45 takes a sharp emotional turn with 1998, The Toll Keeper Story. Checking vehicles and documents sounds simple, but the survival theme and historical setting make every decision feel heavy. It's a slow, thoughtful simulation that hits deeper than you expect. Game 44 is MORIKOMORI Life. And man, this one is pure comfort. Returning to your childhood village, farming, cooking, fishing, it all feels so peaceful. It's the kind of sim you open when you just want a break from intense games and enjoy a simple countryside routine. At 43, Way of the Hunter Wild America nails realism. The massive open world, the animal group behavior, the evolving ecosystem, it all makes the hunts feel meaningful. If you like slow, careful exploration with detailed weapons, this one hits surprisingly hard on mobile. Coming in at 42, Laundry Store Simulator is one of those way more fun than it sounds games. Designing your laundry layout, upgrading machines, and keeping customers happy turns into this satisfying rhythm. It's perfect when you want strategy without stress. Ending this part at 41, Truck Simulator Big Rigs delivers a solid long-haul experience through detailed US-based environments. Driving these massive rigs across open routes feels relaxing and surprisingly immersive. Great game for players who enjoy long drives and big engines. Let's keep things rolling with My Cafe Simulator at number 40. I love how simple but addictive it is. Managing ingredients, setting prices, and slowly expanding your cafe feels surprisingly rewarding. It's one of those games where you look back and realize you've built a legit little business. Up next at 39, OWRC Police puts you straight into high-speed police action. Patrolling a huge 7x7 mile open world, cutting off suspects, and controlling realistic vehicles feels intense. I didn't expect the driving physics to feel this good on mobile, but it really delivers. Game 38 is Shave and Stuff, and honestly, the creativity in this barber sim surprised me. Shaving, coloring, trimming, each client feels like a mini puzzle. The way you build up your barbershop empire gives it that addictive just one more customer feeling. Super satisfying. Sliding into 37, the Attack Squad mixes firefighting and rescue missions in a way that feels fresh. Extinguishing fires, rescuing people, and switching between different tasks makes every mission feel different. It's got that emergency response intensity without being overwhelming. At 36, DEEEER Simulator brings slow life vibes mixed with goofy charm. Gathering materials, building your own camp, and interacting with other animals actually feels relaxing. It's silly, it's calm, and it's weirdly fun becoming ruler of a forest. Number 35, Heartopia focuses on creativity and peaceful living. Building your dream home, exploring hobbies, and connecting with characters gives it a cozy life sim vibe. Even though it's coming next year, it already feels like the kind of chill game you'll get lost in. Up next at 34, Horse World Ride lets you dive into a big open world horseback adventure. Riding across beautiful landscapes and bonding with your horses feels incredibly relaxing. It's perfect for players who love calm exploration with a touch of fantasy. Game 33 is Gun Shop Simulator, and it's honestly unique. Building your own gun store, customizing firearms, and selling to all kinds of customers gives it a cool Tycoon feel. It's surprisingly detailed, especially if you're into weapon design and collecting. At 32, Urban Food Delivery Game gives you real courier vibes. Starting with a basic bike, running against the clock, and upgrading your ride feels super satisfying. I liked how each new zone changes the rhythm. It keeps you chasing that perfect delivery. Rounding out this part at 31, Real Combat Simulator puts you right into intense aerial combat. Flying iconic fighter jets, mastering dogfights, and pulling off air-to-ground attacks feels amazing. If you love military flight sims, this one hits with power. Let's jump into number 30 with Rysen Dawn, a parkour game that honestly surprised me with its style. Playing as a live streamer showing off insane moves feels fresh, and the way your followers grow as you perform tricks adds real motivation. It's all about flow, movement, and pure style. Up next at 29, we've got Bridge Constructor Studio, a must-play if you're into engineering puzzles. Building wild bridge designs and testing whether they collapse or hold up is way more fun than it should be. It balances creativity with logic in a really satisfying way. Moving on to 28, Truckers Brazil delivers that authentic Brazilian trucking experience. The maps feel alive, the customization goes deep, and the roads, from mountains to cities, keep you engaged. If you love mobile trucking sims, this one definitely stands out. At 27, Capital do GRAU brings a totally different energy. Riding bikes and motos through a stylish open world inspired by Brazilian streets feels cool and laid back. It's all about freedom, pulling off tricks, and exploring neighborhoods filled with personality. Game 26 is Farmout, and I really enjoyed its first-person farming approach. Using both hands to work the fields, doing mini-games, and managing your farm feels surprisingly immersive. It's relaxing, but it still gives you that sense of progression that keeps you hooked. Sliding into 25. Cooking Clash brings fast-paced cooking chaos with a comedic twist. Crazy customers, wild dishes, and unexpected problems turn every level into a challenge. It's one of those games where you say, just one more shift, then end up playing 10. At 24, Fishing Master hooked me right away with its exploration and reeling mechanics. Unlocking skills, traveling to new waters, and catching bigger fish gives it that satisfying progression loop. Relaxing but exciting at the same time. Great combination. Game 23, Hair Salon Simulator, lets you build your own beauty studio from scratch. Doing haircuts, coloring, styling, and running a supply shop gives the game a fun, creative flow. Watching your tiny salon become the trendiest spot in town feels really good. Up next at 22, Nostalgia gives you that warm countryside vibe with massive landscapes to explore. Driving around, walking through markets, and feeling the physics of every movement makes the world feel alive. It's a slow, cozy experience you can sink into. And rounding out this part at 21, Substance is a gritty management game where you start from nothing and slowly build a risky underground empire. Growing plants, selling to locals, and expanding your network raises the tension, but that's what keeps it exciting. Let's keep things moving with Train Simulator 2 at number 20. I love how detailed the cargo system feels. Hauling materials, improving station relations, and helping regions grow gives every trip purpose. It's surprisingly immersive for a mobile train sim, especially with the economic progression. Up next at 19, Beast Dentist Simulator throws you into the jaws of danger, literally. Fixing shark teeth and monster jaws is both hilarious and stressful. Every patient feels like a small boss fight, and trying not to get bitten keeps the tension high. It's weird, fun, and super memorable. Game 18 is Amazing Gardens, a calming mix of flower growing, decorating dreamscapes, and exploring magical areas. It's perfect when you just want peaceful vibes. I enjoyed how creative it lets you be. Every area feels like your own little world to design and share. Sliding into 17, Fight School Simulator gives you full control over building your own martial arts academy. Setting up training areas, attracting new students, and climbing the ranks feels rewarding. It blends management with action in a way that kept me hooked way longer than I expected. At 16, Harekat 2 delivers a grounded military simulation based on real equipment and feedback from the previous game. Driving with convoys, completing missions, and fighting in open world environments gives it a serious tactical vibe. It's one of the most realistic mobile military sims I've tried. Game 15 is Van Simulator, and it's a chill driving experience whether you're online or offline. Cruising through intercity roads with friends or solo feels surprisingly fun. The vans handle well, and the multiplayer moments lead to some hilarious road adventures. Up next at 14, Truck Masters gives you a massive global trucking experience. Driving across deserts, icy roads, and American routes with different truck types feels epic. If you're into long hauls and exploring diverse environments, this one hits all the right notes. Sliding into 13, Mamix Experiments is just pure chaotic creativity. Building weird contraptions and running wild experiments feels like being in a playground where physics barely follows the rules. It's goofy, unpredictable, and honestly, one of the most entertaining sandbox-style sims this year. At 12, Anime City mixes survival with anime storytelling. Attending school, joining after-school clubs, and making friends gives it a slice-of-life feel, while the survival elements add depth. It feels like living inside your own interactive anime series. Closing out this part at 11, Global Truck takes Brazilian truck sim gameplay to another level. The map detail is impressive, and driving these heavy rigs across long routes feels immersive. Whether online or offline, it's a solid pick for anyone who loves realistic trucking. Kicking off the top 10, my Gas Station Simulator lets you manage your own gas station and discover how fun it is to handle everything yourself. Pump fuel, manage the shop, wash cars, upgrade your business, and take full control of your station while running daily operations like a true boss. At number 9, My Rusty Car is a driving and survival simulator where the road becomes your home and your car is your only companion. Track oil, coolant, and fuel levels carefully, scavenge for canisters along roadsides and abandoned houses, and keep moving forward as long as you can. Sliding into number 8, Harvest Moon lets you return to your childhood village of Alba to live a peaceful life, growing the freshest vegetables and catching the tastiest fish. Immerse yourself in rural life, manage your farm, and reconnect with the village community. Coming in at number 7, Prison Escape Journey transforms prison life into a thrilling strategy adventure. Explore hidden corners, collect tools, and plan clever ways to outsmart guards. Build your route to freedom, navigate dangerous situations, and survive every challenge in 3D. At number 6, Bazaar Simulator offers a first-person trading experience where you start with a single stall selling apples and gradually expand into a thriving traditional bazaar empire. Manage your inventory, increase profits, and develop your market while interacting with customers in a lively environment. Landing at number 5, MudRunner is an off-road simulation where driving all-terrain vehicles across extreme landscapes becomes an intense challenge. Traverse mud, water, and rough terrain while mastering every vehicle. The realistic physics and environmental hazards create an engaging experience for any off-road enthusiast. Up next at number 4, Soccer Life Simulator immerses you in the life of a professional soccer player. Experience matches, training, and off-field life while managing your career and social relationships. Balance your professional goals and personal life while developing skills, competing, and rising to the top. Game number 3 is Construction Simulator 4. Offers offline and online multiplayer for 2 players and takes you through scenic areas inspired by North America. Manage construction projects across 3 massive regions, complete unique campaign challenges, and expand your growing construction empire step by step. Taking the number 2 spot, Goat Simulator 3 brings open-world destruction to mobile. Headbutt civilians, drive without a license, or join a yoga class. Invite friends in multiplayer mode, create chaos together, or compete in 7 mini-games. Explore freely and enjoy chaotic gameplay with endless possibilities. And finally, at number 1, House Flipper lets you renovate, decorate, and sell houses for profit while managing every detail. Take on orders, transform interiors, unlock new skins for tools, and run your own one-person business. The mobile edition brings the PC Hits makeover experience directly to your device. So we've reached the end of our tour through the finest simulators you can play right now. If you enjoyed this list, make sure to like and subscribe for more weekly discoveries. All game links are in the pinned comment, and don't miss our previous videos. They're packed with more gems. Until next time.